Hey guys, today I'm going to share one news with you that now I am certified cloud practitioner. I just cleared this certification 2 days back on 14th Feb 2025. So, in this video, I will share my experience, how I prepared for this exam, and also share few resources, of course, free resources, which I use for the preparation. So, if you are planning to upgrade your skills to AWS or planning to clear this certification, I hope this will help. So, this certification is a foundational certification to showcase the knowledge of AWS cloud services and cloud computing. So, this exam is the foundational category exam. The duration is 90 minutes and you will have 65 questions. Each questions will have either multiple choice or multiple response. It means correct answer can have one answer or multiple answers. And this exam will cost you around 100 USD and plus foreign exchange rates. I suggest you to conduct this exam at some nearby testing center. It will give you the proper environment for the exam. All right. So as I mentioned, this exam is for foundational knowledge and it validates foundational high level understanding of AWS cloud services and terminology. So as of now, there are more than 200 services provided by AWS. And to clear this certification, you should have at least basic knowledge about almost all the services. And how can you prepare for this exam? So there are total 4 steps. First, you have to go through this exam guide. After that, there is one practice test. The question set is there that you can take. It will redirect you to explore.skillbuilder.aws. You need to register there and you can go through the practice question set. Also, you can prepare from this skillbuilder.aws. There are few videos and notes as well as few external links available on that portal, and you will get proper idea and help on that portal as well. After that, you need to go through the practice exams here. As you can see, few exams are free and few exams you have to pay for. And after that, you need to register for your exam. You need to schedule an exam. So first resource, I will suggest you to look at this exam guide. So there are 22 pages and I will add all the links, all the reference links in this video, the video description. You can click and check it out. So this is really useful and I got almost all the questions, not all the questions, but related to all the categories from this exam guide. So this exam is called CLF-C02 and C02. Yeah, exam guide. And as you can see, you have this value of AWS cloud, understanding of the AWS shared responsibility model. It means on which particular service or particular data whose responsibility it is. Is it user's responsibility or AWS responsibility? Understanding the security based practices, also billing practice and cost economics. So, as I mentioned, this is for the basic knowledge of AWS, and exam content is divided into two question types: multiple choice and multiple response. Out of 65 questions, 15 questions will be unscored questions. So either you give that answers correct or incorrect, it will not impact on your overall score. And total score will be 1000. 1000, and you need to get 700 in order to pass this certification. And there is no negative marking, so it's advisable to choose any of the answer. If you don't know, even you can guess and choose. Don't leave any question. It will not give you any negative marking for the wrong answer as well. All right, so the content is divided into four domains. First domain is cloud concepts, and it covers 24% of the code content. This is really important because these questions are tricky sometimes. You need to make sure that you have properly knowledge about the concepts, how the AWS cloud works, what are the reasons you need to migrate to AWS. Second domain is security and compliance. This is 30% of the code content. And third one is cloud technology and services. This is 34% and most in all these four categories. So you need to spend more time with this preparation. There are more than 200 categories, not categories, services provided by AWS. So you don't need detailed knowledge about each and every service, but you should have some basic idea, like what is the use of Amazon EC2 instance, or what is the use of DynamoDB. You should have the proper knowledge of each and every service at least. The last domain is billing, pricing, and support. Although it is 12%, but it is crucial because it will help you to pass. So you need to make sure that you cover each and every domain. So on the next page, you will find the detail of each and every domain, that value proposition of the AWS cloud, what is the economics of scale. So make sure that you have read each and every line of this particular exam guide. And if you don't understand this particular topic, you can Google it out, or you can go to the YouTube to get the proper detailed knowledge. This AWS well architected framework is really important because I remember for my exam, I had 4 to 5 questions related to this WAF, and it is tricky. You have to read a lot. Okay, the next one is the cloud adoption strategies. You also have to understand the concepts of cloud economics, like why you want to move to the cloud, what are the benefits, if it is reliability or cost saving or anything. As I mentioned, you need to understand the managed AWS services like RDS, ECS, the container services, as well as database services like DynamoDB or DocumentDB. And there are so many database services available. Databases, services, no, it's called databases. This is NoSQL database on Amazon. Also, security and compliance. This is also important. The shared responsibility model I mentioned earlier, you should have proper understanding that whose responsibility it is. It is either user's responsibility or Amazon's or both, a shared responsibility. So I suggest you to go through each and every topic in this particular exam guide and make sure that you read all these topics in detail, in depth, right? It will help you to understand how this component work in the AWS, like VPC, it's virtual private cloud. What is CloudFront is also one of the important topic. There are many questions related to CloudFront. Also there are a few questions related to Amazon Cloud Watch, and so many services are there, right? So you need to make sure that you have the name of these AI/ML services and how these services are useful in AWS AI and ML. That is artificial intelligence and machine learning. So I'm not going for each and every topic here, but make sure that you have gone through this exam guide in detail and you don't miss any of this topic from this exam guide. Okay, so I suggest you go through this link once, this PDF once, and make sure you are having proper knowledge of these services. Okay, next I suggest you to have a look at skillbuilder.aws, and this is one of the best resource for AWS. You can go through these courses available. So this is free. That will provide you the guidance. AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner. And once you click, you will redirect to this explore.skillbuilder.aws. Here you can start the training. You will get these videos for each and every categories. So as you can see, this is cloud computing. There are few videos and quiz for each and every categories. So it will really help to understand the type of questions. So as you can see, we have module number 2 for computing cloud. This is related to EC2 instances, pricing. Third one is infrastructure and reliability, then networking, then storage and databases. So this is really helpful. I suggest you to go through this particular uh, application, you can say, in order to pass this exam. It will really help you. The next resource I will suggest is to documentation for the AWS. Although this documentation is in detail, but it's good idea to have a look on that top level. You don't need to read each and every service in detail, but this is a good starting point. Next resource I provide is this guy is really awesome. That is Stephen Marek. As you can see, this guy is creating videos on cloud computing. And if you are aware of Udemy, there are two courses available for this particular certification. And to be honest, I'm not having any kind of this is not a paid advertisement or anything. I had this course before I started the preparation, and this guy is really awesome. I have purchased this particular course that is for cloud practitioner certification. It is not that much costly. You can buy it if you want. This is a really nice place to go through each and every topic, and he will help you to understand what are the AWS, how AWS works under the hood, which topics are important in order to clear this exam. So there are total two courses, that is this ultimate course as well as these six practice exams are also there. So I also have purchased this before the exam, and this preparation will help you to select the questions, select the answers in the given timeline. So I suggest you to have a look. If you want, you can buy. Okay. Next one is there is one guy. I don't remember his name, but he's also going through this PDF as I just gone through, and he will explain the importance of this PDF, and you can have a look as well. The same guy is trying to explain how I passed this cloud practitioner exam, and this was 8 months back, so you can definitely check it out. And he will give you proper idea that how you can prepare for the this particular exam. So you can check it out. After that, there is one YouTube channel, Cloud Guru, and this channel is having total 198 videos for this particular certification. And although these videos are small in length, but 189 videos are really useful. Trust me, you will get many questions from these videos, right? So I will put these links in the video description below. You can have a look. With this, there is another YouTube channel and another This, you can say, the playlist you can go through, and this is good, a good starting point. The last resource I will suggest you is the most important, and I literally use that particular resource for my preparation, and it was one of the useful, uh, you can say, documentation or guide for me in order to clear this exam. So I will add this link into my description, but let's go what this exam is, I mean this GitHub repository is all about. So in this repository, you can say, so you have to go to this practice exam folder, and as you can see, you have practice exam 1. This was updated last month. You can say Jan 9 2025. You can just click in the new tab. Similarly, you have around 23 exams. So let's open and see. So exam 1, and here you will see the exam questions, answers. So what you have to do, read the question. AWS allows users to manage their resources using a web-based user interface. What's the name of the interface? AWS CLI, AWS API, AWS SDK, AWS Management Console. So the right answer is AWS Management Console. Click on this answer. It will give you the correct answer. You can put one stopwatch with you and make sure that you go through each and every question. Around 50 questions are there. Yeah. So each guide is having 50 questions, and you can go through each question in the given timeline. Believe me, this will help you a lot. I have gone through all these exam guides in a day before I gave my exam. I appeared for my exam, and I found that there are many questions, many straightforward questions. I got it from this guide. So it's not required that when you appear for the exams you will get the same questions. What I'm trying to say here, that the type of questions, the logic, the thinking will be same. Sometimes you will get the tricky questions, like you will get sometimes you will feel that this question is having one right answer, but two answers are almost right. So what I suggest in that case, that first of all, out of 65 questions, you uh, select all the questions, select answers, and whatever questions you are not really confident about, you need to click on the flag on that particular question, that will review for later. So once you are done with all 65 questions, you will be able to go through each of that questions, and you will get a proper timing, you will get proper time to think about those questions. So that was the strategy I used during that exam, and I could clear it. So I suggest you to at least try these exams before you appear for the online exam, or maybe on the testing center. But I strongly suggest you to check all these questions once. All right. So this was the overview, that how I prepared for this exam, and I hope it will help you to clear your exam as well. If you have any more questions, you can ask me in the comments, or if you have any suggestions, you can surely ask me in the comments as well. All right. So that was all for this video. If you need any help regarding this certification, you can surely ask in the comments. And I wish you best luck if you are appearing for this exam. And see you in the next video. Bye.